Woo, Minnesota Mike and Raptor Will. What's up, y'all? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Mike. What a mess. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trimming this ceiling here, and oh, look at this here. I just put that in tonight. You can't see it too good, but that's my dusk to dawn light. Anyway, woo, appreciate y'all coming in. So I've decided I had this all planned out. I was gonna trim up the ceiling tonight. Sorry, I got snot up in my nose. And then I was gonna paint this all black in the morning tomorrow. And yep, light. And then I was gonna start doing my front here, framing it in, putting in the front door. But so I did do a bunch of sawing to get it a little more, not quite as crazy. But I think I would love to paint it black, but I think I'm gonna leave it like it is on the top. And the reason why is I did some research on it. Because what worries me is I'm wanting to paint it black, but it's so short, and I'm scared that trying to lift stuff or anything, I'm going to be constantly hitting this ceiling, and it's just going to leave big black splotches everywhere. I mean, white splotches, and I'm going to have to go with a brush and try to spot paint all the time, and I just think it's probably not worth the trouble. Yes, Nancy, I was going to do black, and let me turn this down. The reason why I chose black, I see a lot of businesses do it, and I researched it, and at least some of the stuff I saw said that black is really good on stuff like this because it kind of makes the ceiling seem endless and all that kind of stuff. Whereas, but mine's so short, maybe not. I don't know. What's up, Grizzly? Nancy, appreciate everybody coming in. Right now, I'm trying to pick up a lot of this insulation, but I kind of wanted to have y'all here with me. So I think the ceiling's pretty much done, but let me show you what y'all see this that spot right there. Let me show you what I'm going to put there. This here. I'll show you what it. I'll put the ladder over there and show you what it's going to look like. You can't see it because I'm in the way, but let's see if I can get off to the side somehow. Okay. Now maybe you can see a little bit of. Gonna look like that right there. And it's also remote control. Whew. Anyway, I think it's gonna look all right. I'm also thinking about scratching the wood burning stove. I love that thing, but I think it's just entirely too big for this little bitty place. So I was thinking about getting thinking about selling it with all of its piping and then using that money to get me a little electric heater a little fake fireplace type thing. Stick over here. I could spray paint me a little PVC pipe on top of it or something, make it look like a smokestack. Anyway, if y'all have questions, comments, let me know. I'm going to pick some more of this stuff up for a minute. I don't know where to start. There's so much of it. I'll move y'all in here. Diesel heater would work. Diesel heater. Probably would. I want that cozy fire look though. If I can get it. It'll be a fake fire if I do it that way, but a lot less maintenance, a lot less work. And I can always put one in later. But for now, I just want to get done and get in here. I was going to put siding on the walls, but I think I'm going to do sheetrock. Just do something simple and paint it. Because it'll cost almost half the price. Frank, yeah, a wood stove would be too much. Too airtight. Yeah. I mean, I could probably use my little hot tent stove and it would work just fine. But that stove that I bought for this place is humongous. I mean, that thing is huge. You probably heat a, I don't know, 1,500 square foot house with it. Keep trying to move y'all around a little bit so it ain't too boring all the time. Just want the exact same thing. Yeah, oh, I was gonna put up that fan tonight, but the reason I didn't is because I don't have any drill bits with me. And I need to pre-drill for that. This is the only hook I got, and this thing is humongous. And I was trying to bang it up in there and did that. So I just need a drill bit. What's up, Mission Discover? Mission is in the house. It hurt, Nancy. Something that makes you feel old. Uh, I'm trying to type something here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Done. I don't know what I just did. I need to get out of here. Oh boy. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. So what's up, y'all? What's up with everybody else? Mission, how's school going? Raptor, been fishing lately? Nancy? Nancy, what do you do? I mean, do you work or are you retired or school is great, says Mission. Man, I know we're not related, dude. Me and school did not get along. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Ugh. I think it's cool that you get to go to college and still do your YouTube and actually fish on campus or close to campus and all that. I'm fixing to get a broom. Woodsman. There's Woodsman. Woodsman's in the house. Aliyah. What's up, Aliyah? Raptor Wheel. The New Jersey Fish and Wildlife just stocked with trout, a couple lakes and ponds that are on the way to my college campus. Oh wow, that's gonna be awesome. You said, well, I figured I would say your name wrong, but I tried. Aliyah. That's the only way I know how to say it. Nancy says, hey, the Woodsman, I'm gonna go get my broom. I'll be right back. Hey, mainly, I work human resources, some inside sales. Ah. That's cool. I'm gonna spin y'all around. This is getting loose again. I do not care for this tripod. What's up, Nomadic? I think I saw Nomadic has a video out. 210 has a video out. He did a live. I think it was yesterday. Spontaneous live. I've watched some of it in parts, and I'm gonna try to watch the rest of it when I can. If y'all can go watch it, it'd be cool. Anybody got a subject you want to talk about? Bring it up and we'll talk about it. All I ask is to keep things clean. And you're welcome to talk about camping. You're welcome to talk about the Lord. A lot of people say don't talk about religion, but you can in here. You can talk about God. Jesus Christ. That's who we believe in here. I mean, I shouldn't have said you could talk about anything. You can't, I mean, just keep it clean, you know? I ain't saying get on here and start preaching, but talk before I think. And then when I think, it really gets me in trouble. Woo! Adventures with Ken. I tried to get a deer tonight. No luck. Well, that sucks. I went deer hunting the other day, so coming out hopefully Saturday is my camp out from a couple of weekends ago with 210 Minnesota Mike. Okay, 210 Minnesota Mike. Woodsman. Is that all that was there? 210 Minnesota Mike. Woodsman. Johnny. But then next weekend, I'm going to be putting out a video where I went hunting with my friend Tyler. Kind of went hunting, not exactly, but kind of. We sort of did, but didn't have a lot of time and wasn't real prepared, but it was still fun. The main reason I didn't want to leave this white like this is because I think it's probably going to turn kind of a dingy, yellowy look. But I still think it'd be a lot less maintenance than if I had it painted and I'm constantly having to try to touch it up because the broom handle hits it, or I'm trying to scoot stuff up in here and I hit the ceiling. I don't know if this is helping or hurting. Somebody going down my road there. What's up, 210? 210, I was just giving you, what do you call it? Did a commercial for you, whatever it's called. Gave you a plug. Telling everybody about your live last night. I've watched 2 or 3 different pieces of it so far. Hadn't got all the way through it yet, but I will. Putting in some serious work on the next video, but it's coming slowly. I appreciate the support, says 210. Everybody check out each other's channels if you haven't. Most people here already have, but Adventures with Ken, he does a lot of hunting. He did something, I think it was his son or something. But anyway, he was shooting a target and did really good. Mission Discover puts out really good videos if you like lots and lots of detail, learning about things. Maybe I'll do a live soon, at least put me over 1,000. If y'all haven't subscribed to Nolan, that'd be Mission Discover. It'd be really cool if y'all would. He's getting close to 1,000. What are you at, Mission? Are you at 1,000 or just under it? Yep, my oldest bought his first 12 gauge, and I helped him That was a cool video. He looked like he was having fun. Mission Discover is at 998 subscribers. Man, if y'all haven't subscribed, please go do it. And it'd be so cool if we could get him over the 1,000 tonight. Let me show y'all, if y'all haven't seen my property. I mean, it's trashy, but it's still cool. So this is, one of these days, I'm going to show y'all the rest of the acreage. Right now, it's just all this little tiny area. That's going to be tore down. It's no good at all. But 5 acres all out through here, another 5 acres behind me. And I'm excited. It just goes forever and ever and ever. It all needs to be cleaned up. It's trashed out like that, but just woods forever. Are y'all jelly, huh? Huh? Y'all jelly, ain't you? Let me take y'all to a distance and let you see my dusk to dawn light I put up tonight. That's the first thing I did this evening when I got here. Put up that light right there. That way it can stay lit up all night, every night. Adventures with Ken says he was the 1,000 subscriber for Mission Discover. Woo! Man, that is awesome. I love when people hit 1,000. We need to get everybody in here to 1,000. Thank y'all for helping out. That is so cool. I'm glad it happened on my live. Hey, 210, are you still in here? Nomadic Camping says, hi, Nancy Drew. 210, if you're still in here, you mentioned going backpack camping out in the Mark Twain on your video. Whew, I'd like to do that sometime when you want to go with somebody. I'd like to camp out here at my place, if we can find a place to camp. But I'd also like to do that sometime. It's just, everything is so busy nowadays. I still need to get that cabin built with Johnny. I gotta get this place livable so I can get out of his house and out of his hair. I hate not having my own place to live. I'm hoping, I think every time I talk to y'all, I say, maybe in a couple weeks I'll be, that's what I'm saying again. I hope within a week or two I don't have to have water over here. We still haven't run the water yet. The well's here. We got to run the pipe and the wire and all that. Let's see. Adventures with Ken says, sorry, Mission. I thought I was subscribed, but I wasn't. Mission says, no problem, Ken. Just makes it even cooler. It was a seasoned community member. Camping with Endless Weekends. Hello, 210. Y'all, sometimes I just feel like I'm spinning my wheels, you know? If I'm being honest, like tonight, I feel like this just feels like a mess. I'm not getting anywhere. I've changed all my plans again. I ain't never gonna get up all this insulation, I don't think. I have to bring a blower tomorrow. So this here, let's see, Mission Discover, Randy, don't think you saw, but I said that I'll get my spring Switzer schedule soon. Sounds good, Mission. Just let me know. I know you didn't forget. And if you can't make it, don't feel too bad. If you do make it, what size shirt do you wear? Maybe I'm gonna try to get me a t-shirt. I could probably get one for you. I kept going back between. I think you probably wear a medium, but you may wear a large. I don't know. Oh, typically large. Well, see. I wish 210 could post a picture of it in here about what his shirt looks like. I'm not sure if I'll get mine made at the same place or maybe try to get them made here local just to kind of support the local people. We're thinking about a medium gets tight depending on, yeah. Large it is. So Mission Discover lives in Pennsylvania, for those that don't know, and he may be flying down here for our Purple Rain Camp 2026 in February. .210 did a practice shirt and it ended up turning out real good for him. What's going on in February? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Raptor. There's a camp that we have here in Southwest Missouri that we did. I think the first year it was me and Mike. Goodbye, Acelia. I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry I got your name wrong. But The first year was me and Mike, and then last year it was me and 210 and Mike and Woodsman and David and Herb and I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody or not. But in the middle of the night, though, some people came along with a big boom box. I mean, some young people dead middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. We were at a kind of a dead end culvert, so there was no reason for anybody to be there. Nobody was camping down there but us. And they just come walking down there with the biggest boom box ever and blasting the song Purple Rain. And to me, it was scary. To some others, it was annoying. But I thought they were going to come in and just start causing all kinds of havoc. It was terrible. So now, anytime we start having bad experiences, we call it a Purple Rain experience. But we decided to start calling our once a year meetup in February Purple Rain Camp. And I wish I was. That's awesome, says Raptor. Raptor, do you get to do any oh yeah, two guys. I forgot two guys. Two guys was there. I did say Adam. I forgot two. I knew there was another one. Two guys will be there again. Two guys in the Ozarks. I wish we had some ice fishing around here, but it don't get cold enough around here to do ice fishing. Maybe next fall I can make it out there for a trip. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. I'd like more people to show up. I like it because it's fun, it's adventurous, but it's also, I know a lot of people get tired of me saying it, but I don't really care. I don't give. I am so weird, I guess, but when I go camping, I like to be with good, moral, decent people. I like there to be clean talk and just fun, just moral, fun, laughing, cutting up, being goofy. And I don't know why so many people think that you can't do that unless you're saying filthy things. It gets old to me. It gets really old to me. So that's one thing that we stress for everybody. If we're just not interested we're interested in having people, just not interested in having potty mouths or people, it ain't a party like with alcohol and weed. No, we don't do all that. So Backer. Randy, you will like the hammock hang I'm going to do at the end of the month with 12 stones. Oh, I know I would like that. I want to camp sometime with them, with Billy and Andrew. Okay, y'all, I gotta grab another bag. I just can't believe how much trash. Now, I've got another bag around here somewhere. Gotta find it. This will be my first night that I'm actually leaving, and there's gonna be a light on outside all night. I'm pretty pumped about that. You got 11 people in here, got 11 likes. I appreciate it. We got somebody over the 1,000 mark. I appreciate that. Everybody check out each other's channels. Oh, last time I saw you is when I was fishing. Yeah. I had fished a bunch this past year, but I finally caught some stuff a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. They were small, but they were bigger than nothing, which is what I normally catch. Anybody got any questions for me? Any comments? I ain't gonna stay out here much longer. Like I say, I had a lot bigger plans than what I'm doing tonight. If you wasn't here, I've decided not to paint my ceiling black like I was gonna. I think they're too low, and I'd constantly be trying to spot paint it. A lot of people think that's weird, but if you think about it, you can go into a lot of restaurants, look up, and you'll see their ceilings are painted black. Lots of businesses are that way. I used to have a building in Texas, kind of a youth outreach thing, and that's what we did. We painted the ceiling completely black, and it makes it a lot more cozy, more homey. But this stuff just, every time you touch it, a little bit falls off, and you know, I think it'd just be too much work trying to keep it painted. Oh, see, just like that, I just poked it. Hope you are doing well. 210, I made a community post with my t-shirt pictures. Oh, that's cool. So anybody that, you can go to 210's post, look there. The ones that I get will be similar. It's not exactly the same. Depends on where I get them and all that stuff, but we all decided to get our own. Maybe one day it'll be different than that, but that's what we decided on this year, is for everybody to just get their own shirt. But if we have a guest, then I think it's just right to go ahead and get them one, if we can. .210, I don't think you saw earlier, I was showing them here in the middle of my room here. This is going to be my ceiling fan here. I was going to put it up tonight, but I don't have a drill bit, so. But this is what I'm putting up. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. I'm going to cut the plug off of it, and I'm just going to wire it direct. That's really nice, really. 210, I'm going to wire it direct because I'm a man and I can. We got those words from Woodsman. He says that all the time about everything. Because I'm a grown man. I probably said it wrong this last time, but I'm a grown man. I can. Has anybody ever had to use this before? I've had to use it once on a dog over there. And it worked. It didn't work exactly the way I thought it would. I was a little nervous about hurting the dog. I didn't want to hurt it, but I didn't want to get it hurt either. So instead of like letting them have it, I just did a like that. And the sound of it scared one dog, and he ran off. The other one that was like coming at me to bite me just stood there for a minute looking at me, and then all of a sudden it started like licking, like smacking real big. It's funny, and then it turned around and walked off. You could tell he was getting a taste of that pepper and did not like it. Say Pakistan. Appreciate everybody coming in. Okay, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Still a mess, but not as bad as it was. Ten people, 11 likes. I appreciate it. I was not planning on going live tonight at all. I usually don't go live during the week. But tonight I kind of wanted some company. Feeling kind of weird, I guess. Just want some company. That happened to me yesterday with all that the other day with all that vibrating. I've taken it off. I don't know why it keeps doing that. My phone, every time I used to have a phone tech friend. Knew everything about phones, and he told me one time, he said, Randy, he said the phone companies need to hire you for a phone dummy. He said, because you can make phones do things they ain't supposed to be able to do. Because I was always having to repair my phone or fix something I had screwed up. And that's what he told me. He's like, it's not even supposed to be able to do this. How did you do this? I don't know. But I told him one time, I says, every time my phone updates, it changes things. And he's like, no, it don't change things. I said, yes, it does. No, it don't. So on my next update, I showed him, I said, look, I said, this is what I'm talking about. Like in my photos, I used to have to edit this way. Now I got to edit this way. And he's like, well, I mean, it's, anyway. And I'm like, it don't matter if it's just, it don't matter. The fact is, it changes things. You keep saying it don't change things. It does change things to where they don't work the same. They just need to leave them alone. Cora Leanne says hi to Nancy. Somebody says hi to Adam. I didn't see Adam in here. Must be another Adam I don't know. Or I missed him somehow. Okay. Boy, howdy. What a mess. On these floors are plywood. They're not OSB. So I'm just gonna stain these floors. They're insulated underneath. So I'm just gonna stain them just like they are. I wanted to put on some wood siding in here and stain it, but it's about double the price it would be to do sheetrock. So I'm just gonna use sheetrock. All right. I may do a live this weekend again. I don't know. I may make it into a video, but I've got to frame this entryway and put in my front door. Haven't been doing a lot of camping because I need to get this place done. You did a good job on the spray foam. Thank you, man. I didn't spray it myself. Had it sprayed. If you go look at all this up here, I told them to leave it untrimmed. I wanted it like this. I just trimmed it just a little bit in places where it was like huge, like right there, that little circle. But the walls, they trimmed. Man, they did such a good job. Did a video with their company. I think it's like a 5 or 7 minute video. Go back a couple of videos and watch it if you want. If you're anywhere close and want this kind of work done, they're really good at it. And super, super nice people. Only half of what I pick up goes in here. I'm gonna cut off the lights in here and just see how bright my outside light is that's gonna stay on all night overnight. Oh yeah. That puts out a lot of light. I'm glad to have that. Really glad. I've been concerned about people coming over. Not nobody I know over here, but you never know about people just driving by and thinking, wonder what's in that thing. I'll see him working over there all the time. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, I'll have a wall up and a door. And I'm able to deadbolt lock it and all that. So question, let's see. There's only 9 people in here. You have need to target one thing. What's that, Becker? What are you talking about? Almost scared to ask. Oh. Let's see here. I can't remember how to, maybe a trail camera. What's trail camera? Yeah, no, I thought about that too. Putting up a couple of those. Ozark, I'm not talking about you. Okay, okay. I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember how to do a survey on here. There it is. Let's see here. That's not what I want to do. Let me start over here. Can y'all see that question? I'm trying to figure out how this works. Oh, you can see the question. Can somebody answer it so I see what it does? I don't know if the answer. Let's see. Is it right in the middle of the screen? 210 says do a video. Dan says he don't see it. It's in the way, and I tried to answer. Oh, let's see here. Is it still there? Or did I delete it? Is it still there? Y'all let me know. So, oh, it's gone now. Of course. Let me do it another way. Never mind. Y'all just let me know. Would you rather see a live or a video? This weekend. If you want to see a video, it'll be coming out like not this weekend, not the next, but the next. I'm a little bit ahead on videos by one, so there's Woodsman. Adam, Adam, I plan on leaving the ceiling as is. I was gonna paint it black, but I've decided to leave it like it is because the touch up, since the ceiling is so low, I think there'd be too much touch up work constantly. Every time I lift something and hit the ceiling with it, so just leaving it like it is. I do have a couple of places I need to fill though. I'm gonna try to fill it with this. See how it works. See how good it works. I keep wanting to tell you this here. So I don't know if y'all remember the video I made where this was all swollen up. Well, ever since then, it's still just kind of hangs and it's like got fluid in it. Anyway, I went to the finally went to the urgent care thing. The doctor lady didn't even spend no time or nothing. She just walked in and she says, well, what am I seeing you for? And I just lifted my arm. I said, this here. She didn't touch it. She didn't look at it close. She just says, oh, that's a blah, blah. All you got to do is put some pressure on it. We'll put bandages on there. And she said, you should notice the difference within 2 days. Well, then she prescribed me some medication, but she said it'd probably make me very grumpy. I'm grumpy enough, so I didn't need that. So I'm trying to do it without the medications. I don't like taking medications unless I absolutely positively have no choice. There's a couple places in here that is missing foam, and I'm gonna see if I can fill it in with this. I'll let y'all watch. Okay, so the first one is up here. I found a big air pocket up here. I'll show y'all. Right up in there. Y'all see that air pocket? I'm not sure how far up in there it goes, but I think that's it. Okay, so now, let me see. Turn this upside down. Stick that in there as far as I can. Well, I'll probably have to trim this again, but okay, let me get some up in. Okay. There's that. I think this will all fit together once it's. I'm sorry. Probably getting way too much, but we shall see. Trying to keep it off that light. There's one other air pocket I found. What is that? Yeah, there's one right there. I'm trying to see if there's any more I'm missing here. Okay, I think there's one more up there that I found. I'm not sure if those are air pockets or not. But I'm gonna fill them in just in case. Let me see if I can make this screen different. There we go. All right, I think that's it. fixing to call it a night. Feeling a little chilly, which I like, but at the same time, uh, the one thing I don't like about these things is you waste so much because no matter what you do, you cannot keep it from drying up. So tomorrow, try to use this. Won't be able to use it probably. Okay, let me get my imported tools. I'll put them back. I don't leave them overnight since I don't have a door on here yet. I mean a regular door. Take this back to work. Be right back. All right. I'm gonna bring y'all out here, and I'm gonna shut it up from the outside, and y'all be able to see how good my new floodlight outside works. Oh, I almost went down. Kind of hurt. Here we go. All right, and like I said, this will be the first time ever this place has left, or ever since I've owned it. They hadn't had electricity on this place in, I think they said 8 or 10 years. So the Mike says, I came back to check your progress after supper. Looking good. You should take it the rest of the day. Oh, I am. There ain't much day left. Appreciate it though. I'm so glad to be able to leave this on tonight. This is what it looks like by my truck. I'm gonna say good night, I think. I don't think y'all be able to see me in here anyway. I'll be right back. All right. Good night, Mike. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody coming in. I am going to call it a night. I'm going to head home. Who? Me? Tuta says good night. Good night to everybody. Nancy, Woodsman, Outdoors 210, Outdoors Minnesota Mike, Outdoors Den. I think that's all that's left in here right now, but anybody else that's in here, appreciate you coming in and sticking with me through it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.